Hello everybody, it's Saturday, October 12th. I had to look up the date. I'm running out of Canada. Anyway, supplies have arrived. So we woke up this morning and Kevin went for breakfast and there was no coffee. Oh my gosh. People are running on very little sleep and there's no coffee. And apparently for breakfast they just gave out a Ziploc bag of stuff. So they've been running out of supplies. But when I came out here, a food shelter truck just pulled up. And behind that truck and beside me here are a bunch of Breeze buses or Breeze vans, County of Sarasota. These are to take the people that whose power have come back on. They get to go home. As of yet, we still don't have power. It's, I don't know, 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know what time it is. 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I lose track of everything. Last night, there's not a lot to do around here. I tried to go on my TikTok Live. I charged my phone, but for some reason, I couldn't get on TikTok Live last night. I could do everything else, and the mosquitoes were so bad. Oh my gosh, we've been here, 4 nights, and not an issue. But then last night, because of the long-standing water and everything, the mosquitoes were out in full force. So, word on the street was we were supposed to leave today. I'd go to a recreational center where they were going to house everybody in one big room, 60 beds in a room kind of thing. But now I heard that we might be staying here for another night, because I don't know why. But, there's lots of volunteers and people helping out, and I'm very grateful. Got a much better sleep, 4 or 5 hours maybe, which is the most I've had. Still got suitcases under my eyes, but considering it's just Kevin and I, and Fancy Nancy, she's by herself. She's the other lady that's in our room. So it's just the 3 of us. So, it was easier to sleep because Kevin was snoring and felt like we were at home. It's just that, we're sleeping on cots and my body hurts when I'm in a regular bed. So anyway, I did get more sleep than I've had in the last couple of nights. So that's saving grace for that. So as far as what we're doing, I don't know. Our neighbors are at home. Oh, I don't know. Good news. So last night before bed, my buddy Liz contacted me saying that her and her husband Jason have a spare generator with gas. And so she's like, we'll bring it over in the morning so that you and Kevin can have, a fan and get your fridge going and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, great. However, our neighbors, Al and Janae, Al's, he's dying. He's pretty much in hospice. And he's on oxygen. And they decided to go home and leave the shelter yesterday, even though we don't have power back at the houses, because he wants to be comfortable and he wants to be home with the dogs, and he has a 40-hour tank of oxygen. So they figured he could try to use that, and within 40 hours, if the power wasn't on, then they'd have no choice but to go to the hospital. But now Liz and Jason are going to take the generator over there and hook them up so that Al does not have to go to the hospital. And I'm so grateful. Thank you. This is a thing, people come together in tragedies like this. So there's a lot of good people out there, everybody. There's a lot of them here. Oh, shout out to Troy, one of the volunteers. I forgot to mention this. The other day, Kevin and I were in line, because you got to line up for lunch or breakfast or dinner, and Troy, who's one of the people that's volunteering or working here, what happens is a lot of us have scooters and wheelchairs, or can't carry our food and drive our scooters. So they have people that wait and carry your trays for you. So while we were waiting in line, we weren't even at the counter, Troy came out with 2 lunches or dinners, I can't remember which one it was now, for Kevin and I. Was like, I got you guys sorted, let's go get a table. And it was like, oh, thank you, Troy, for being Johnny on the spot. So there's a lot of really amazing people around here. And, this morning, they were supposed to bring Fancy Nancy breakfast, and they didn't. So, I brought, fresh chocolate chip muffins, banana muffins, and pumpkin strudel muffins. So I had 12 muffins, and they're still fresh and they're packaged up. So I was able to give Nancy a banana nut muffin so she wasn't starving. And I'm like, is there any way we can get you outside? So she's going to come outside, because I said it's pretty depressing in here. So I said, come sit outside with me. So I'm going to go meet her at the back in a little bit, just to keep her company. But, you know, that's it. You band together in times like this. And I heard that we might stay another night, which is, I'd rather stay here for one more night, if that's all it has to be, instead of going into a recreational center where they're going to put 60 beds in one room, you know. So gosh, that's going to be problematic. Oh, and I just found out we're going to have to reschedule my show for Friday in Sarasota, Florida, because it's the southwest of Florida and we don't know what the situation is, so the bookers decided to maybe reschedule for December. So that's one gig down. If I can't get up to Michigan for my shows on the 20th, then we're in trouble, because, you know, doing my shows is how I make our bills and rent, and it's been a rough month, let me tell you, and this doesn't help. So yeah, trying to stay positive. You know, like I said, I got a little bit of sleep, and yeah, it's a beautiful day today. Barely a cloud in the sky, and yeah. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing all right, and I'll keep you posted best I can with my video diaries. So thank you for all the love and the support, and I know people wanted me to set up a GoFundMe thing, and like I said on my Facebook, is setting a GoFundMe lends itself to a lot of abuse and issues, and so I'm not at this time anyway, as far as but if you would like to help, I'm not asking, but if you'd like to help, for those that have the means, I have Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. My Cash App and my PayPal are TLD Comedian, and my Cash App is Tanyalee Davis. So thank you for those who we have received some donations. So thank you very much for all your well wishes, and I appreciate it, and I'll update you as soon as I All right, look what just arrived. Chi Grill. Thank you for coming out to us, Chi Grill. The food truck. Oh, we got supplies.